In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to bend an object in Blender. This is a fundamental skill that can dramatically expand your modeling capabilities, allowing you to create more dynamic and visually interesting objects. Make sure you have Blender installed on your computer before we get started. So, let's dive in. First, open up your Blender application. If you've already done some projects, go ahead and open the one you'd like to work on. Once your project is open, you'll need to select the object you want to bend. This might be any 3D shape within your scene, whether it's a simple cube or a more complex model you've been working on. Next, you'll want to switch over to Edit mode. You can do this by selecting your object and pressing the Tab key. Now it's time to prepare the object for bending by creating loop cuts. Press Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut to your object. When you hover over the object, you'll see a purple line indicating where the cut will be placed. Click to confirm the location of this loop cut, and then right-click immediately to ensure it's perfectly centered. Now you need to add multiple loop cuts to give your object the flexibility required for bending. Go to the toolbar and select the Loop Cut and Slide tool. You can then specify the number of cuts you want. In our case, entering something like 16 should be good. This number can vary depending on how smooth you'd like the bend to be, but more cuts generally mean a smoother bend. With the loop cuts in place, switch back to Object mode. Look to the right sidebar of your Blender interface and click on the modifier icon, which looks like a small wrench. Here, you'll want to add a new modifier to your object. Click Add Modifier, then hover over the Deform option in the drop-down menu, and select Simple Deform. In the Simple Deform settings, we're interested in the Bend function. But first, make sure the bending axis is set to Z for the direction we want. In order to control exactly where the bend happens, we need to add a new object to our scene, such as a cube. This cube will act as the origin point for the bend. Once the cube is in place, click back on your main object. In the Simple Deform modifier, there's an eyedropper tool next to the Origin option. Use this tool to select the cube you added, setting it as the bending guide. The next step is crucial. With your cube selected, press R to rotate, followed by Z to lock it on the Z axis, and type in 90 degrees. This rotation step is necessary to ensure the bend aligns as intended. Once you've confirmed the rotation, you can go ahead and hide the cube from view if it distracts from your object. Finally, select your main object. Apply the bending modifier, and you should see your object bending beautifully around the axis you've defined. Congratulations, you've successfully learned how to bend an object in Blender.